What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Singapore Changi Airport, where we still have a ton of people just shopping here. 2,000 sales. Okay. Did add a little bit of fern that I apparently missed, and people seem to be getting out through the passport control. And that's definitely a plus. We still have check-in desk. Can we get rid of any of you guys? No. We're going to have to phase these out eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later, so that we can continue building in Terminal 4. We also have all of the space down here that we have to deal with as well. That is not going to be for today. Last time we were working on Terminal 2. We were working on security. Huh. We don't... Oh, no. Okay. We don't need... Wait. We do need you, don't we? No, we don't. Okay. We just need these guys for right now because we still have to deal with where baggage is going and all of that. But that's not going to be today. Today I want to handle check-in because we don't technically have check-in, and that's a problem. Did a little tile work, did some carpeting in here, also have some pillars going in because I had to try and figure out where all of this is going. Each of these color pads is where check-in is going to end up going. This is going to be interesting to say the least. It's going to be a little cramped in places, but we will see. Push the pillars out a little bit. Yeah. Desk is being blocked. That'll fix it. So we're going to start down here at the far end. And we basically have row 1 and row 2. And that's... There we go. Finally got that out. And that's going to take place down here. These are not automated down here in row 1 and row 2. So we will have medium check-in desks. At the center? No. Not a clean center on this. Do we want to do 2? We might as well use the space, right? Oh, that's going to bother me a lot. No, it's not. Now that I'm continuing to think. Because... let's do it the other way, actually. Okay, fine. We'll keep it there. Because we are going to need to have an up escalator to take baggage up. We're going to do 3 there. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 here. I suppose we should get baggage somewhat going. I have concerns about this already. That way, and if I just do that, will the game play nicely, do you think? I guess we'll find out. But this is row 1 on the bottom side. The top side is technically row 2. On either end, there is a bunch of plants, so we will add in some plants. Burn both corners, and we will get a couple palms. Nope, not there. Back. Couple banana palms next to it. Why not? Just gonna have to go. No. Do that. Nope, that's not the correct plant. I'm going to wall that off and that there. We can leave that little spot open. But from what I've seen, it looks like 1 and 2 share a... Do I have a roof? I don't have a roof. That's a problem. I don't have a second floor yet. They do share a baggage run, if you will. That takes you back to wherever the baggage goes once you drop it off. Let's... Banana palms. And... yeah, that's... We'll go with that. So that is 1 and 2. Rotate. Give me a pillar, because there's a pillar that lives here as well. In front of this pillar, there is an information board. Technically hanging off the pillar, and there is a trash can that lives right here. So that takes care of row 1 and 2. There's no way we can even really get a queue in here. But that's okay. We'll see how the game handles it. Next is row 3. And row 3 has some automated self-checks. Row 4 is also a planter. Row 4 is... it looks like staffed. So we will do kind of similar thing we did before. Possibly. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I think this is a lot more compact, obviously, than reality dictates. No, I need... baggage drop. There we go. And there's just several bag drops. Because there's also several self-check. Really close. I'm gonna leave the center up. They do kind of curl around. They do not curl around this side. You're gonna need to do a little wall work. And do that as well. All of the... from what I've read, all of these stands, well, check-in desks, as well as all self-checks, all the baggage, all the conveyors, all of it on this floor is modular. So you can rearrange the entire floor. Well, I wouldn't necessarily recommend you doing it, but they can rearrange as they need to improve the flow of guests in the airport. I can't put those in because I don't have a second floor. So it's going to go down here and eventually go up. That is going to create an issue. We're sitting on $500,000. Can I at least just get a second floor up here? It's going to cost a considerable amount of money, but we'll do it. For no other reason than I can get these baggage runs. least connecting up correctly. So I need to make a mental note. I'm going to have to check this down the road once we start to hook baggage up. Alright. So that takes care of row 3 on the left, row 4 on the right. Why are you turned off? Next one. Row 5. Row 5 is a little bit smaller. It looks like... Actually, hold on. Let's backtrack to row 3 for a quick second. There is a peacock statue that lives down here. So, seems like a nice peacock to me. Does the peacock statue actually have a name or anything, or... No description, I'm sorry. A couple different peacocks. It looks like it's kind of a goldish color. That not what? Can we get paint going? Thank you. It's kind of like this, maybe. That'll work. And the two peacocks are hanging around in some plants. And there's some palms behind it. And how about a couple small ferns next to it? There we go. Lovely. Again, I know, it's going to be a very cramped space. Number 5. Number 5 has... Doesn't have... Number 5 has assistance on this side. But it's still self-check. I think it's just on this side if you genuinely need help. If you're all, hey, my passport's not reading correctly. I can't scan this. Those kind of things. So we're going to do that. We're going to come in with a bit of a wall here. Obviously, all of the baggage and everything is contained. So we'll get the bag drops in. Nope, that's not bag drops. That's bag drops. 4 of them, apparently. And again, just self-check all the way around. That one out. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and we'll do one of that one. And we'll go ahead and just kind of wall this area off. And I guess we need to do a wall there. And that. Yeah, that'll work. Question. Information. We'll do an information. That seems like it will work. Get all the self-check in and going. The pillar in between 5. Hold on. Yeah, in between 5 and 6 has information on it. So there is information screen right here. And again, there is a trash can next to it. There. Are there plants at the end of 5? I believe there is a small planter. Yes, there is. There's actually a plant in this corner I can see right over the edge there. So we will get a little banana palm over there. There is looks just like a simple little fern planter on the end, and we'll do one on the other end as well. So that gets us to 6. 6 is all self-check with all the baggage in the backpack here. So we will come through with bag drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be fine. We'll do a conveyor to the right. No, we'll do it to the left. And then we can do an up escalator here. And that'll work. You grab a little bit of wall here. The walls that are surrounding these, they are all, looks like they're not more than 3 feet high. So they're relatively short. But again, it's all modular, so you would want it kind of short so whenever you're moving stuff around, it's not back-breaking work. And one more. There we go. 7 is the same way, just reversed. Up there. There we go. 7, we will just essentially just copy all that. And drop it right there. So that takes care of 6 and 7. Can I paint? Thank you. I don't see plants around 6 or 7. Which is interesting, but then again... Oh, are there plants there too? No. There's plants and information in between 7 and 8. And by plants, I mean it looks like literally 2. I haven't seen any plants hanging around any of the other ones. The trash can's back here in the shot that I'm looking at. And then there's kind of a single plant there and another plant here. So that takes us to number 8. Number 8 looks like... Yeah, number 8 is the same thing as 5. So can I think I am just going to want to copy this. That correct. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. For some reason, it didn't feel right. Let's tweak some of the walls a little bit here. And you... Well, I guess you can live there. That's fine. There is a plant down there. It looks like it's a kind of a little ferny area. Ferns at the other end. There are. Obviously, all of these have numbers on them, so you can identify where you're at. No, I want palms. Thank you. And give me just a small little fern next to it. That'll work. So that takes care of row 8. Row 9 looks like it's just manual check-in, so you have to talk to people. And there's a giant peacock at the end, and row 10 is also staffed. So basically this. We're going to grab all of it. Oh, hold on. I take that back. We're going to grab this one. And you're going to live here. Again, there is a peacock statue with its plumage out. Nothing says a peacock like the plane. It's kind of a really nice blue. I like that. A lovely peacock plane. And there's, you know, some ferns around it. It's... Assuming I can push the correct button. Give me the palm. And there we go. You are missing. Are you missing from the other end too still? Going down? I assume yes. Yeah, there we go. So that takes care of row 9 on the left, 10 on the right. I don't know if I like those plants right up against the conveyors. I might bump those out and put wall there. We'll see. And then 11 is self-check. And then there's ferns. And 12 on the right is staffed. So we will grab this guy. And we'll do that. And we'll finish up with a couple little plants over here. And there are some plants at the other end. I'm just going to copy this and put it there. Plants on that one as well. Is there another information board that I missed? I feel there is. Yes, there's one in between you two. And obviously there's a happy trash can that lives next to it as well. There we go. So those are going to be all the check-in stands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 and 12. Quite a lot. We'll see how that works. We do have baggage coming up in a few places. Do we not have? We're gonna have to make sure that those are correct whenever we go through baggage. Give me an escalator. Down here on the end, there's an escalator from the lower level to this level. What direction is that going? Okay. It goes from underneath. So unfortunately, there's one that goes from this floor to this floor right here, which doesn't exist. Pause for a second so I can get a little bit more terminal foundation going. And let's try not to delete any of our baggage carousel. Like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay. Escalators. Escalator from downstairs to upstairs right here. Escalator from this floor up one floor right next to it. So, wall this off. Like so. What else is in this corner? There's nothing really here. There's some bathrooms down along this side. No, I take that back. That's on the secured side. That's over here. There's the Changi Airport post office. So you can get your mail and parcel delivered there, apparently. Like, to the airport. There's also another Cheers. There's a W.H. Smith, a Levure Naturale, and a check-in lounge. There's no way we're possibly getting all of that in this cramped little space here. I don't know what, if anything, we're getting in this cramped little space here. Up in the top corner, there are some bathrooms. There's a Starbucks over here as well. And there are some balconies. Hold on, I'm trying to count doors here. So this is 5, that would make this 6. So yeah, there's a balcony in between 6 and 7 that looks down. So it's kind of a little cutout here that you can look down into the lower level, which I believe has plants in it. Yeah. A little atrium-esque kind of thing. So we'll do that real quick. You know what? We'll do windows down. Is there another one after that? Yes, there is. Same on the other side. Don't know what we're doing over on that corner. I also don't know why I didn't just do this and then copy and paste it over there. But again, we'll grab some plants, do some banana palms in the middle. We'll do, I don't know, another palm next to it. Then we'll kind of just round it out with some ferns on the corner. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on, I've got ideas. Actually, let me paint first. Give me a brown. Brown? That's not really brown. That's better brown. We'll give you brown pots. Brown pots. Brown pots. Okay. There is, that I don't think I've ever used, there's green carpet. Give me some green carpet. We can make this look a little bit more, I don't know if lush is necessarily the word I want, but we're going to go with it. Okay. Wish we could do more with the forestry work, but it's okay. And we will just kind of drop you guys in there. We need some for here, and in fact, large is too large. Nope, no. You're also backwards. There's some plants in here. Palms on the outer side, maybe some ferns kind of scattered through the middle. Carpet's all green in that area. There we go. And copy this, and that lives also here. Those not get painted. There we go. I was contemplating these the windows, but it's a glass elevator, so I actually need to have windows outside as well. There we go. If you haven't guessed, it is a very bright and glass encased airport. But with that many plants, I would imagine you would probably need a lot of light. But we've got check-in up and operating. People seem to be finally being able to check in and get to their flight. Security is... Security. You guys are hungry. You guys are sleepy. I know. I know. There's no food or drink over here. There's not even a bench for you to sit on. Next time, we're going to have to deal down here. And it's going to be baggage, which there are 4 conveyor belts on the right-hand side over here. There's 4 on the left-hand side over here. Then there's security, or passport control, rather. You go through, grab your bag, and then I believe you exit out through the security gates is going to be the way we have to do it, because I think it's set up similar to how this is, where you've got the security gates right up against the glass, and you can exit. I think I'm just going to push these 4 forward as well. But I think it's going to be a baggage episode and see if we can get the downstairs area kind of squared away. But before we go, I want to do one last thing before I forget, because I will forget. So it's 2 and then escalator up. Oh, where do you line up? Here. Yes? No. Here. And then there's one from downstairs to there. Right? I believe I have those positioned correctly. Goes up towards it. Oh, no. No, no. This one's wrong. Because you're coming this direction from downstairs. That? Yeah, okay. Just seeing if they were, even. So, there we go. Over here, I don't know what we're going to do with just yet. Because there is a pathway that takes you to the city train. There's a path that takes you to the Jewel centerpiece. There is also a sky train that connects between Terminal 3 and Terminal 2. I think there's actually a second sky train that connects you between Oh, yeah. There is a SkyTrain on the secure side over here that takes you from 3 or from 2 all the way across to 3. I don't know what we're doing with that just yet. But that sounds like a problem for the future. We don't have enough staff, so we will end today by hiring some staff. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here and look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.